does a gardener, a ghost, a guy on the beach, and a mysterious guy on the road have in common? What we find is that each of those have in common is that they're Jesus, except he's mistaken for these various things. We find this at the end of Luke's gospel after the resurrection. We find he's mistaken for a gardener, a ghost in a room. He has breakfast by the beach. He walks with two people on the road to Emmaus. And in Luke 24, we find these two people on the road, and they're in a desperate situation. They're despairing. They're depressed, probably, because their teacher, their rabbi, is dead. Yet what happens is on that road, they find a companion, and that companion is veiled, so they don't know it, and that companion is Jesus. And this is part of hope in Easter. And that hope is a veiled hope, though, in this particular case. What we find is that these two travelers think that this guy on the road with them doesn't understand what has happened, but it's the two travelers that don't understand what's happening. And this guy on the road, this mysterious guy, then teaches them all about what was to happen to the Messiah, and then eventually he reveals himself, and it's Jesus, the resurrected Jesus. And so in this story we find maybe even a lesson that Jesus hides so that we can see him. If he came in all of his glory at that moment, they would have been overwhelmed. They wouldn't be ready to learn. They might have ran. But Jesus veils himself. He hides so we can see. And hope is like that. At times, especially times like these in our cultural crisis, we can't see hope. But like Jesus, it's present with us. And Jesus' hope is present with us. And that's a comforting thought.